Hello everyone, welcome back to another Facebook Live. My name is Rachel. I am an environmental educator here at Sea Turtle Inc. Sea Turtle Inc. is a nonprofit organization and Sea Turtle Hospital in South Padre Island, Texas. Today we will be doing a nesting update with a member of our conservation team. So we're going to be talking all about our current nesting season, updating you on some of the numbers and such. So if you have any guesses as to how many nests we have, I know a few of you commented on our previous post, type that in the comments below. How many nests do you think we have so far this season? Also, go ahead and type where you are tuning in from. We always love hearing who is watching these videos. Now, before I get into the video, I do want to announce, as we did on our Facebook earlier, that we will be reopening our facility to the public this Wednesday. So if you've been looking to come visit us in person, we are reopening this Wednesday. All right, so I'm going to turn the camera around and talk to Emma, who is our field technician for the summer. If you have any questions for her about nesting season, we will be happy to answer them. Thank you, Julia and Kelly, for tuning in. We have Canada and Pennsylvania. Awesome. I know both of you tune in a lot, so thank you so much for your support. All right, so here we have Emma. Emma, tell us what you have in front of you there.
Eggshells actually from eggs from past seasons. I believe it was from last year. But you can see sea turtle eggs are not that big in size. They're actually ping pong ball sized in shape. Sea turtle eggs, they're rather leathery in texture, and that helps so they don't break when they drop into the sand. I mean, these are more fragile now just because they've been dried out for quite a while, but they are rather leathery in texture. So we are rapidly approaching hatching season here on South Padre Island. We're expecting some of our first nests of the season to be hatching next weekend. So we'll be seeing plenty of eggs and plenty of babies here soon.
Awesome. So we have some guesses coming in. Sherry says she thinks we have 48 nests. My dad says Emma rocks and that his guess is 42 nests. Emma, can you actually tell us the current nest count?
So as of right now, we have 60 nests incubating at our corral. The other day, I believe it's the 22nd, we actually had a nesting day of 12 nests. So that was our biggest nesting day of the season. Actually, a lot of the nests were in the city limits. So I hope you guys, I know you've been tuning in, and I hope you were out there on the beach getting to see those mamas. It's a pretty rare occurrence. So we're very excited about this.
Well, we're happy some visitors got to see some of the mamas coming up. Remember, if you see a mama out on the beach, give us a call. If you Google Sea Turtle Inc., our number comes up. If we happen to not answer, as that's our regular phone line, it will refer you to our stranding number. And that number, someone has 24/7, and they will answer at any time in the day. So please call that number if you see a mama. It's really important that we get there as soon as possible. Now, Emma, tell us about some of our returning mamas. I think people would love to hear about that.
Yeah, so this season we've seen a handful of returning mamas. I actually got to see a few returners of my own. So she was there nesting her first nest of the season, and I got to be there for her second nest. I believe we've had around 5 or so returning mamas this season. So it's really great. They have some unique characteristics. Some of my mamas that I got to see return have some unique notches out of their shell or notches out of their flippers. So it's pretty special to be there when they come back time and time again.
Aside from those physical cues, how else do you know that these mamas are returning? So like tagging or things like that?
So these mamas, we apply 2 different types of tags. We have microchip pit tags that we apply into their front flipper. They're similar to what we apply in cats and dogs, just under the skin. We also have metal flipper tags that we apply to the scales of these mamas. So these tags, the pit tags are a series of numbers and letters, and similarly the metal tags are a series of numbers and letters. So when these mamas are up and present and laying, we actually go and look to see if we have these tags, and we record the tag numbers if they're pre-existing, and then if they do not have tags, we go in and apply these tags. So it's pretty cool. We have a database of all the nesting activity from this season, so when we have a mama that comes up with pre-existing tags, we can just type that number into our database, and it pops up with all the nests that she's laid this year and in previous years.
Awesome. Can you tell us more about that process? Aside from the tags and the scans, what else do you do to a mama when she comes up a nest?
So if you're lucky enough to be present with a nesting female, what we will do is, first and foremost, we'll scan for those pit tags and apply that type of tag if she doesn't already have them. We will take a tissue biopsy sample of that mama. We'll apply the 2 different types of metal tags, and we will also take measurements of her carapace. So important to take those measurements to see if they're growing year to year when they're coming back lots of photos of these characteristics so we can recognize these females. And once she is done laying and returns to the water safely, we will actually go in and dig the nest that she just laid back up and relocate them to our protected corral here on the island, where it'll incubate in our protected facility until the babies are ready to return to the water.
Right, so I know that corral duty is starting soon, so can you explain what corral duty is and what a typical night would look like for you there?
Yeah, so at our corral we actually have interns and staff members camping. So we are there starting early evening and we camp through the night. We, at the beginning of the night, check the activity level for the nest that we're expecting. So we'll dig down and kind of see where the eggs are at. If babies have already started to pip out of their shells, hatchlings have a special egg tube that they use to chip out of their eggs. So after we kind of gauge how frequently we need to check the nests, our intern or staff member camping will do those hourly, maybe 30-minute checks every few hour checks. And once they see activity, they'll call a responder, who would be myself or my boss, Mariana, our conservation coordinator. And what we're looking for activity could be dimples in the sand. So once those babies start to move in the egg chamber, the sand will shift and kind of sink down. So a good indicator that babies are coming is we'll see those dimples in the sand, or we'll even see their little noses poking out of the sand or flippers. So once our person camping at the corral sees that activity, they'll call the responder. We'll head over to the corral. We'll wait until the nest hatches out, and we will put our babies into a cooler. Then we will finish digging up the nest. We'll excavate it to make sure no live babies are stuck in the nest chamber, and we will also take nest inventory of the other eggs. So if they were undeveloped, if they're partially developed, we will collect all the nest contents and bring it back here. So once we have dug the nest back up, make sure there's nothing left in the chamber, we'll come here to Sea Turtle Inc. and we will recount the hatchlings. We will take measurements of those hatchlings and the weight of those guys. We sample 10 from each nest. And once we're done collecting that data, we'll go out onto the beach and release the babies. It's unpredictable when they are going to hatch. Hatchlings typically hatch at night. It's cooler, they won't overheat, less likely to see predators. But it could be at midnight, it could be at 4 in the morning. So us responders, we're on call for whenever there's activity. And once we get out on the beach, we'll set the babies onto the sand. It's super important that we let these babies crawl on the sand for a bit. This actually allows the hatchlings to imprint here on South Padre. So if these hatchlings make it to adulthood and they're nesting females, they'll know to come back here to South Padre because they have that opportunity to crawl. So once those babies are back in the water, we'll return to the corral. And since we've been having nesting days with lots of activity, typically we'll see lots of nests in a night. So the day we had those 12 nests, those nests are going to be hatching pretty quickly. So sometimes we'll be running back and forth from corral to Sea Turtle Inc. to the beach to the corral. So it gets pretty tiring at 3 in the morning when you've had a lot of nests, but it's super exciting and very worth it.
Right, so we're expecting some busy nights because of those high nesting days. So wish Emma and the rest of the conservation team luck. They're going to be working some really late nights. They work really hard to protect these hatchlings and increase their success out in the wild. So thank you to Emma and the conservation team for that. I see you have a little model of a hatchling. Could you show us that?
Yes, those baby sea turtles, hatchlings, they're super tiny when they come out of their shells. This is not a real sea turtle. It's made out of hot glue, but this is about the size of those babies when they come out of their eggs. So you can see they're super tiny. And like I said, they have that egg tooth to help chip their way out of the eggs, so they start to uncurl and once they've pipped out of their eggs.
Yeah, so you'll see we have the real egg cases here and then a model hatchling. So they're pretty small, pretty tiny. Kemp's Ridleys are also the smallest sea turtle species in the world, so they're even a little bit smaller. If you have any questions for Emma, please type them into the comments below. She'll be happy to answer any of your questions. Now, Emma, since we're kind of in the middle of the season, are you expecting any of those mamas to return? Or are we kind of seeing new mamas come? Or what's kind of the trend for this week?
So we're expecting some activity. It's been a few days since we've had some nesting activity here on South Padre. Typically, these mamas can lay 1 to 3 clutches in a season. So we've had some mamas that have just laid 1. We've had some that have laid 2 already. So we're expecting those females to come back up and hopefully lay some more nests. But we've also been getting quite a few new mamas this season. So we're hoping that those ladies continue to come up. May is typically our busiest nesting month out of our season, but June we still continue to see these nesting females come up. So maybe not as in high numbers as the last few months, but we'll still get a trickle of these nesting females through the rest of the year and maybe the month.
Awesome. Julia wants to know, how long does it take for an egg to hatch? All right, awesome. And if there are any more questions, Emma will be happy to answer them. Now, Emma, you are responder, and then we'll be doing corral duty. But as a responder, can you just kind of walk us through a typical day? For example, today, what you'd be doing?
So as today, I'm responding. So we have 4 ATV patrollers out on the beach. Those guys are looking for nesting females. Are looking for tracks. They're also looking for stranded, sick, or injured turtles, or even dead turtles. So I am waiting for my patrollers to send me a text if they have any sort of activity. Sorry, it's a little loud here on that.
Yeah, in general, it's a little loud out here. Kathleen, she said she's having kind of a hard time hearing. Sorry, we're out by the tanks. Some of the tanks are being filled as we are just in the middle of work. So I apologize if it's a little bit loud by the tanks. Sorry, Emma, continue.
So yeah, as a responder, once I get a text about activity, I will head out onto the beach. We're hoping to have some females today. We had a few hemp's nests here in the state of Texas yesterday. So if I get a text about a female or a stranded turtle, I'll head out onto the beach. And if it's a stranded turtle and it's alive, I'll bring it back here to the facility for a rehab team to work up. If it's a dead turtle, unfortunately, we have to handle and process those as well. And with the nesting female, I would be going in. Hopefully she's present. We will work her up with our controller and we will take the eggs.
Right, yes, so if you see a nesting mama, a stranded turtle in general, whether it be dead or alive, please give us a call. We will respond to those calls because we do have to collect a lot of data on those animals. Natalie asked if we're open today. No, as I mentioned earlier and on our Facebook, you'll see we made an announcement. We are opening on Wednesday. So Wednesday will be when we're open to the public. Kate, your sister, says hi, Em. And Ria's asking if the releases, or Ray, excuse me, will be shared live this summer or recorded for us to see. Yes, we are hoping to record some of them. Of course, it'll only be the ones that we can kind of see, which sounds kind of silly, but if it's 2 a.m., it's going to be way too dark to record them. We actually will be in complete darkness, and if we need any light, we use these red headlamps. So any releases that are around sunrise time, we'll try to release, to record, but unfortunately, we won't be able to record all of the releases for that reason. And Stephanie and her daughter Evelyn would like to see some of the turtles in the tanks currently. We actually just filmed a video 2 days ago doing a hospital tour. So if you want to see that, today we're doing a kind of a conservation live, but 2 days ago we just uploaded a video showing and talking about all of our patients with our rehab specialist. We also have some previous videos on the current patients. Donna wants to know if we find a lot of dead turtles.
A good amount, it's part of the job, unfortunately. It varies year to year how many we've had. I don't know off the top of my head how many we've had this season, but we do see quite a good amount of dead turtles.
Kate also says your dad's watching and that they love you. Awesome. Thank you so much to Emma, and thank you all for tuning in to this Facebook Live. We're going to wrap it up so Emma can get back to work. Thank you so much for tuning into this live. As I mentioned, we are reopening this Wednesday, so we hope to see you then. Thank you so much.